Hello everyone and welcome back to Shanahan Militaria. So in today's video we're going to cover another item of headdress, and this is a carbine from the Royal Irish Rangers. It was a very short-lived regiment in relation to history of regiments in the British Army. So we're going to put it on the table and we're going to have a quick run through and a quick look at it up close. So now we have the carbine on the mannequin's head here on the table. We're going to have a quick look at it. The carbine itself is made of a dark green felt. The colour might show up a bit later when we put it flat on the table so you can actually have a look at the cap edge. Green feathered heckle. The heckle came from the Royal Irish Fusiliers, and the carbine was adopted from the 50s pretty much for Irish regiments to wear as their headdress. The actual Royal Irish Rangers themselves were a very short-lived regiment. They only were activated on the 1st of July 1968, and they were actually disbanded in 1992. So in relation to military history and regimental history of the British Army, they were a very short-lived regiment. Now a battalion, or I believe it's a battalion or a company of the Royal Irish Regiment at the moment, are still known as Rangers. They still have the title Rangers. And how Rangers came into being was this regiment was an amalgamation of the Enniskillen Fusiliers, the Royal Ulster Rifles and the Royal Irish Fusiliers. So you had a combination of rifle history and Fusilier history, and they basically didn't want the two of them to overlap each other or want to be higher than the other. So they came up with the name then, the Royal Irish Rangers. And it amalgamated all history. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it off the actual mannequin's head, and we're going to have a quick look at the cap edge. So now that we have it on the table, you can actually see the green felt colour in it. Now this is very, it's been used extensively, so I'd say this was somebody's working class or working beret that they just put on daily, that it wasn't a dress type carbine or anything. So when we look at the cap edge, you will see Royal Irish Rangers here in their little banner, shall we say, underneath it. Queen's crown. As I said in a previous video, how you can tell the Queen's crown is that the arches here don't go all the way to the top, and the King's crown, or the Tudor crown, it's more rounded. This is, I believe it's called the St. Edward's crown. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. You have the Maid of Erin, or Lady of Ireland, and her wings then obviously form a harp. A lot of Irish regiments have this, over the years had this as part of their cap edge. The green heckle is a Fusiliers, come from the Royal Irish Fusiliers, so that's where that amalgamated from. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, there's a big heavy lining on the inside of it, and there's a big backing then behind the cap edge. The actual backing is fairly substantial to keep it upright. And as you've seen on the mannequin's head, it's literally worn nearly between the eye and the ear. It's a bit of an unusual headdress in relation to how it's worn, and it's very distinctive when you look at other headdress of the British Army. So that's pretty much it. If you like the content that we provide here at Shanahan Militaria, please give us a thumbs up. Please like the videos. It really helps with the algorithm for other people to get suggestions so that they can see the videos. Please comment. Please subscribe, and please tune in for the next video. Thank you very much.